Hey, y'all doing? This is Preacher Man on being this is another Game of Thrones Reviews Tuesdays. This week's Season 2, Episode 7, and what happened on this week's episode, at Winterfell with Theon, him and his men are looking for Bran and his little brother. And what happened was that Bran and his little brother escaped with Hodor and the Wildling woman, and they go up to this little village where these people, where Stark loyalists live. And Bran tells them that they can't go there because the hounds will track them there and it would just have trouble for that family. So they leave, and Hodor drops an acorn, and the hounds find this at these people's place, and Theon and his men raid the place, and at the end of the episode, Theon quote-unquote kills Bran and his little brother. But if you've watched the seasons already, you know that Bran and his little brother ain't these two bodies. And what else happened in King's Landing, Cersei finds out that Sansa has become a woman, and she's talking to Sansa, and at first Sansa tries to hide it, but they get caught, and Cersei's talking to her about that she would probably never love Joffrey, and she would always love her children. And what else happened in King's Landing, Tyrion and Cersei is talking about how Stannis Baratheon's fleet is 4 days out from King's Landing, and Cersei admits to Tyrion that her and Jaime had incest, and that Jaime is the father of Joffrey, Marcella, and the youngest one, and also in where Robb Stark and his army is. Robb Stark goes off to negotiate a term of surrender, and during this, Jaime Lannister escapes, and he admits to Catelyn Stark that the same thing Cersei admitted to Tyrion. And at the end of the episode, Catelyn draws out a sword, but it doesn't show what's going to happen yet. But what happened is Jaime escaped before and killed his cousin to escape, and killed some of the Karstarks, his son, the head of the Karstarks, and he wants Jaime's head. And Catelyn Stark's not letting him do this. So at the end of the episode, Catelyn Stark draws Brienne's sword, and then it cuts off to other parts of the episode, and we don't know what happens. But what's happening with Daenerys, she finds out where her dragons are, and they're in the House of Undying, and she finds out that the leader of the House of Undying and the guy who's let her stay in his house has made a plot where he's king Qarth now. And they kill all the other head 13 people in Qarth, and Daenerys runs away, and the guy of the House of Undying is telling her to come to the House of Undying so she can get dragons back. And that's all that happened with Daenerys, and that's, I believe, all that happened on this week's episode. Jon Snow and the girl that he's captured, she's trying to seduce Jon Snow, and he's not going for it, and at the end of his story of this episode, he gets surrounded by a bunch of wildlings, and we'll see what happens to that. My question for y'all is, what do y'all think is going to happen with Jaime and in the next episode? As always, this is Preacher Man on this side, not that review.